watch this. Kid's birthday party ends in a brutal stabbing. What the fuck? Why y'all walking out at the birthday party? Let's see.
Just want to make sure.
They got one.
On May 21st, 2022, at 10 p.m., a panicked witness calls 911, reporting a stabbing on Grimes Place in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota.
You need to calm and take a breath, okay?
This man is bleeding. It's 68 in Grimes at the townhouse.
58th in Grimes?
68.
68th in Grimes. And what's going on?
This man, he said he got stabbed. He said he died.
What?
What did he say?
He said he's dying.
Who's
He
dying?
got stabbed.
He got
This man
stabbed.
that got stabbed.
Who's the guy that
He got
stabbed him?
stabbed a lot.
How long ago did it happen?
Just now. Can you please tell somebody?
Stay on the phone with me, okay?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What the kids do to you?
Stop panicking. You're going to make him panic. Here. New face unlocked. New face unlocked. Just stop saying that, girl.
Our coverage is made possible because of sponsors like
What the
Morgan
fuck
and
happened
Morgan.
at the
Over the
birthday
years,
party?
we've brought you mind-boggling
WA.
video of crashes like these, but what is meant off of a generic...
WN.
Where's the knife?
He in the house. Can y'all please tell somebody?
So, yep, help is already on the way. But where's the guy that stabbed him?
He's in the house.
Do you have the address that he went into?
The house is right here. If they pull up on 68th and Grimes, we in the grass.
Do you have a
The
description of
house.
him?
He's in the house. I don't need to describe him. He a black man. We all black. Can y'all please come? He got it.
Girl, what do you mean you need to describe him? What shirt he got
Can
on?
you please stop?
You need to calm down and listen to the dispatcher. They're going to help you stop the bleeding. And please answer all of their questions.
Okay. Exactly what happened. He got stabbed, and he got stabbed like 6 or 7 times in the chest and the stomach.
Damn.
Officers respond quickly to the scene. With no clear information about the suspect, they begin their search, trying to piece together what happened.
Tourniquet? Yep, he's getting it. He's getting it. You got tourniquet?
Oh, this is a mess already, bro. Look at this fish eye.
Okay. Okay.
All right. No.
I got
Put the tourniquet on.
Give me some light. Give me some...
Deep pressure. He's got a stab wound to the chest too. Give me light.
Can you just step over there, okay?
Where's the suspect live?
What the
Where does the
hell?
guy live?
He lives in the 7648 region.
All right, I'm just gonna put my hands. I'm gonna put this
My wrist is stabbed me on my wrist.
on your wrist.
Yeah, it's my wrist.
Okay, but I'm gonna put this right
Yeah.
on your
What's
arm
the
here to stop
predate?
this bleeding, okay?
7648 region.
You know,
What's his name?
actually, you know what?
What is it?
Noah.
You keep it like that, okay? I'm just gonna go under instead. I got gloves right here. In my pocket here.
I got gloves. Grab some pads. We need to put pressure on his chest.
I got gloves right here.
Grab some pads. We need to put pressure on his chest.
You be strong.
Back up, please.
Hey, you ladies, do me a favor. Just stand right over here, okay? They're gonna help on him, okay? They're gonna help him out. Who are you to him?
Please breathe.
Who are you to him?
No, get up.
You just met him, okay? Okay. Who? How do you guys know him?
We had a party for the baby, and we was having a conversation about being mature and like how people react to different circumstances. And this dude got mad because he's stupid and he couldn't be a part of the conversation. And he started arguing with him. So me and her, we came outside because he's stupid. And then Terrell started calling him. And then they started fighting. He didn't even want to fight, and then they jumped at me, and I got him outside, and I walked out here with him, and me and him was talking. He came out here with a knife and started stabbing him.
Okay. So you three all know each other, but you don't know
I
him.
don't know these people.
Okay, sounds good. Ma'am. Hey, how do you? Friend? Okay. Hey, ma'am.
You got this. You got this. Calm down.
How do you guys don't know her then, right?
It's just not good like that. You better still be breathing. You better still be breathing.
Was it her? Okay.
No. There's no shade to her because I'm sure she's in shock, but I was the one on the ground like, help me. And all I hear is this bitch crying. I'm sorry, this woman crying on the side. I'm like, girl, I need you to move, girl. I'm about to die. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Ma'am, I gotta talk to you, okay?
You gotta sit up so I can help you, okay?
Here, just lay on your side, okay? Lay on your side. Lay on your side. Lay on your side. How much have you been? She's been drinking only, right?
Yeah, she wasn't. She just started drinking.
Okay, what's her name? Do you know?
I just know her by Kels. I don't know her real name.
Stay up.
Okay. Ma'am, what's your first name? What's your first name? We have to ask you these questions, okay? If we don't get any information from you, we can't help your friend, okay? What's your first name? You're not in trouble.
Stay up. You feel that?
What was that? Jaquel, how do you spell it? Do you need a medical attention? You need to go to the hospital too, or no?
No, it's not the suspect.
Yeah?
No.
So where did this start at? Hold on. Which unit did it start at?
That one.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you, ma'am?
No.
No? Okay. What's your first name? I gotta get your guys' information
Get up
here,
and
okay?
breathe. Don't do that.
If not, then
He's still alive.
you guys gotta help us
Get
out.
up and breathe.
That's why I come outside.
Ma'am.
That's why I was coming around people.
Ma'am,
Get out.
Oh my God.
ma'am, what's your first name? What's your first name? Just hold on. What's your first name? I gotta get your guys' information so we can follow up with you guys and get more information, okay?
Go ask them in the house.
Which house?
It's the house with the light. Why they all in there acting like?
The one with the patio light on?
Yes.
Okay. You can't get upset with me. We don't know. We just showed up.
We're
We're trying to get information, but
I'm
you guys
trying to
aren't really
calm
talking.
myself
I
down.
get that. So imagine we're just trying to get information, okay? That's all we're trying to do. We can't talk to him because obviously he's in pain right now.
I know it was a commotion.
Okay?
I'm trying to calm myself down.
They actually in my car right now. And I was trying to leave before it got too ratty. And
What kind of knife was it?
I just seen the blade. And I just seen the blade. I don't know what kind of.
Girl!
Maybe 4 inches. I don't know. I just seen the blade. I couldn't see nothing. It was super dark out here. If y'all wasn't out here, you wouldn't even be able to see.
Yep. Okay.
He's shorter than me.
No tattoos or nothing like that. No
He got
snapbacks
a
on.
low haircut. And I don't know if he got tattoos. He's not my friend.
Okay. Shoes and like that. We just gotta know if there's.
He on a Timberwolves jersey. The Timberwolves color.
Okay.
I think it was Timberwolves, but it's the
Okay.
Timberwolves color, like blue, black. He's short. He got a fade.
You got a fade? Okay.
Say it.
Okay, we're gonna follow up. Let me just get your first name real quick, okay?
Gina.
How do you spell it? You're not in
G-
trouble. I just need to get your
I
info.
know. I'm
Okay.
not worried about
What's your
being
first name?
Gena.
So Gina, so what's the party was for someone's
It's for the
kid?
baby. You know,
Okay.
black folks party.
Okay.
The grown folks party.
Okay. And then what time does the party start?
That's a fact, bro. And we gotta stop doing that. That's a fact. And we gotta stop doing that. Every baby party always turn into a grown folk party, bro. Let's keep it for the kids and go home. Schedule the grown folk party on a different day, bro. Every
Like
time.
5, I don't know. I came at 6.
Okay, so
I
earlier.
came at like 6:50.
Okay, cool. So a bunch of people in there. How many people about? The whole household?
During the fight,
No, just
Oh,
when it all started. I'm trying to.
at the beginning.
Yep.
At
Just
the,
a lot of people.
At the beginning, yeah, it probably was
Okay.
like
So-
30 people. I don't
Okay.
know.
So what was the main point of the argument? Why were they going back and forth?
Because
beefing?
me and her, Kels, and Noah, we was talking about like, cause I told him how old I was, and he's like, "You look really young," and he's like, "That's my age."
So they started arguing in there.
So me, her, and Noah, what's his name, Noah?
Yeah, Noah.
No, me and her and Noah was talking about maturity and like how life changed you and how people mature. And
Okay.
then Terrell got in it, and we just ain't like the way that the conversation started going. He got in it, so me and her stepped outside.
Okay.
And when we stepped outside, they started getting loud, and Terrell called him a and it just got loud. And then Terrell, I guess he was threatening him. I really couldn't hear, but it. And then so Terrell stood up, and then Noah stood up, and then they started fighting. And they
See?
was fighting, and when the fight finally got broke up, I got Noah, and I had him to walk out here with me.
Yep.
We walked all. We was over there first.
Okay.
And me and him was talking, and I said, well, you know, sometimes when people feel intimidated
Mhm.
because they stupid,
Yep.
because he couldn't keep up with the conversation. I said, so he may feel intimidated, so you don't waste your time fighting with somebody.
Right.
And he like, all right. So I'm like, I don't know where you live, but I will walk with you so you can calm down. So he like, okay, me and him, we just stand out here talking. Terrell walk up, like, yeah. And I was like, nope, because you said you weren't gonna fight him. He
Right.
like, no. He's like, Terrell, I thought we was cool. Terrell's like, no, we ain't cool.
Oh
I'm
my
like, Terrell,
God.
what is you doing? And I like had my flashlight on, and I seen the knife. I was like, do not cut me.
Right.
I said, don't cut me because I'm not finna move. And he came close, and so I did like that. And Noah was like, man, I thought we was cool. What's up with Terrell? Like, no, we ain't cool. We ain't cool. I'm like, Terrell, you got a whole disabled child in the house. Go in the house. He's like, no, that. I'm like, listen to what I'm saying, because you acting real stupid and you're gonna go to jail if you stab him. Right. He's like, no, that. And so he came towards him, and I did like this, and he like jugged him. And Noah was like, wait a minute, and he fell into them bushes. And he's like, wait. He's like, man, what did you do? You just stabbed me. Terrell started stabbing him, and I didn't want to get stabbed, and I still was trying to calm it down. And he like, Noah fell this way, and then he came down here, and he tripped, bro. And he got on him. He was on him. He just started stabbing him like a psychopath.
Like right here, was he on top of him?
Yes.
Like just going at it?
Yes.
Okay. And you don't know? I wonder if he probably still has a knife. I'm assuming like a kitchen knife or like a pocket knife.
No, it was a knife. It was a knife you carry, not a kitchen knife. It would look like from the blade. It looked like like not a knife that you can cut with, but a poking knife.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, and I just I don't.
Child, that's why they stepped down, because they said you couldn't keep up.
For defending myself, and that still was crazy to me. That still was very crazy to me, to be on somebody stabbing them like that didn't do to you. That is insane to me.
Copy, I'm working on it right now.
The suspect is identified as Terrell Joseph Salazar, but officers still don't know what led to the violence or where Salazar fled. They question the mother of his son to find out what happened at the birthday party when the stabbing took place.
Is that the bitch that's crying?
Are you? No, you're fine. You just come over here. Are you? Okay. Okay. So I know, very scared. Okay, it's something like this happened. It's scary. Okay, so your child, they did went up there, they check on him. He's fine. He's still sleeping. Okay. At any time, if you want to go see him, I could definitely, one of ours will escort you over there. Your apartment right now, it's freeze right now. We're writing a search warrant just because we're somebody got stabbed. So yep. So we are going to. So we are going
that's your baby daddy,
just looking for some evidence, okay? So basically that's yep. I told my sergeant that, but again, we still gonna do a search warrant still.
Can I ask who got stabbed?
What's that?
Can I ask who got stabbed? I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if you want, we can go inside and chat inside too, just so you won't be in the cold here like this.
I don't have shoes on.
Yeah. Okay.
It is all I don't even know.
For a search warrant.
Girl.
And I will take a statement for her once we're inside. Just want to make sure, sorry.
She's funny.
Okay. Would you like to go talk up to her so you can have keep eyes on your child too?
Please?
Yep, we can do that, definitely, yeah. I'm Officer One, by the way, more, okay? Alright. So it's your daughter's birthday, you said? Oh, you sorry, your son's birthday? So, is it the one that's sleeping right now?
Yeah.
Okay. You could turn that down a little bit and then we could talk up here.
Is the person okay?
The thing, he's in a hospital, so I don't know what's his condition is. I don't know, to be honest with you. Yeah. So, what can you tell me?
Girl,
what happened
it's a mess.
tonight?
So, what happened? A birthday party for my son. It's
Okay.
been going on since like
look at this TV.
Everybody
Wow.
to an adult thing. Everybody was leaving. Everybody was drinking. Was smoking weed. Honestly, we're having a good time playing spades.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Well,
And then
look at the TV.
I don't know
It's a game.
how the argument even started.
Okay.
I was in the kitchen playing cards.
Okay.
The argument started in the living room. You see, it's not that far apart, but I don't know what happened because the music was playing on the speaker that's on the table. So all I hear was you a back and forth. So me, my little brother, Donald, we jump up and separate.
So you're in the kitchen and you just heard their arguments from the living room? From the living room?
All I heard was I don't know what else. I don't know what confrontation to that part, but all I'm hearing is. So me and my little brother trying to break it apart. The argument up. I'm like literally. I'm telling him like, this is your son's birthday party. Calm down, calm down. At this point in time, they've been through like 4 bottles of liquor. Literally, there's probably one still on the couch that was there, and in between the couches that I hid from him because I hid from the Noah dude because he was so intoxicated. I hid it because I'm like, I see where this is going.
When you say he, who you refer to? The child's father?
No. The other gentleman.
And who's that?
I heard him be called Noble, and I've heard him called Noah, so I'm not for sure which one is his actual name.
Okay. So
But
it
my
was an
Facebook
argument.
is-
So it was an argument between Noah and who?
And my son's father too.
Okay. And Noah, when you say he was so you just heard some arguments
All I
calling
was-
each other between Noah and Terrell.
Yep. No, my
Okay.
Noah is like my son
Okay.
dad probably like between average height, like between me and your height. He's really
Okay.
short,
Okay.
scrawny dude.
Okay.
So Noah's like, I said, I'm telling him like, you gotta get out of my house now.
Okay.
You gotta go. You're not welcome here no more. The people you came with has already left, which is my baby dad.
You say that to Noah.
Yeah, I'm
right?
telling him like, you gotta go. You
Okay.
gotta go. So my little brother's pushing him back, and I'm pushing my son's dad back, and then I don't know who swung on who. It all happened like in the midst of like a second. It's like everything happened in a flash. They get to tussling. They in the closet right there by the back. By the
It
kitchen.
is
Mm-hmm.
a mess, bro. The baby's sleeping right there, child.
I'm going at it.
Gonna wake up daddy
And
in jail.
My friend Gina, I don't know her whole name, but she pulls Noble outside, and I pull my son's dad into the kitchen. And I'm telling him like, you're out of line. This is your son's party. Have you lost your evidence mind? I said, if me and my son lose this place, you can't house us. You are homeless. Technically, you.
And that's your damn problem, girl. Why you got this homeless ass ancient father staying with you and your son? I don't care if he the daddy. He ain't doing shit. What is he there for? Love ain't that strong. I'm sorry. Especially when you got kids, love ain't that damn strong.
Between your mom's house and your brother's house, you don't have no way to go. And this is literally how I'm talking to him. And I'm telling him like, you're out of line. Like, who does this type of son party? He's like, he stole on me first. He hit me first. I said, I don't care.
So she pulled him out through the window
Out through the patio.
Out the patio.
Yep.
Okay.
And so as he goes out the patio, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking the situation died down.
Okay.
The guy said he's leaving. He's outside yelling out the window like, come outside, bitch.
So Noah still knows it's still out there?
And my baby dad, he knocked over like the little glass bar right there. He knocks it over. And he, like, as he's trying to push me, he pushes me out the way. And I fall into the glass thing. And then my friend, I believe she fell onto the ground. I don't want to lie and say she fell onto the other table, but I know she fell too. Her name is Jaquel. And then I slam the screen, the glass door closed, and I lock it. You lock it up and locks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, sorry, you can't go out there, you can't go out there. And he's like, alright, I'm cool. It felt like a long time, but I'm thinking maybe it was like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I come upstairs, my son is hollering. I make his medicine, his seizure meds right here. My son dad comes running up the stairs. Drop me off. I said, I have to give him his medicine. You know he can't go past the clock without his seizure meds. He will have a seizure. He's like, I don't give a drop me the I said, okay. I'm like, I don't know where my keys are. I don't know where my phone is at. He's like, I don't give a drop me off. He goes get my keys from wherever it was at, gives them to me, and he's literally pulling me by my arm outside. So I'm like, okay. I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, okay, he's intoxicated. He wants to go. We leave. It's not until like we're in the car and he's out of breath. And I'm like, he can't breathe. I don't know if he's injured or what's going on.
Like he's out of breath?
Yeah, we're driving down 81. Because at this point I don't know where to go. I don't know where I'm like,
girl, you need a lawyer, girl. Girl, you need a lawyer. You need a lawyer. I thought you was in the house the whole time. You trying to tell me you drove the murder victim away? I mean, not the murder victim, the assault, the perpetrator away.
I can't go there. So I'm like, what the going on, Terrell? He said, don't worry about it. I'm not telling you. He said, just drive. I said, drive where? My tank gas light literally just cut on. He said, I'll give you gas. I said, no, I need to go back home. Nobody knows how to give my son his medicine but me. And he had the feeding machine. Okay. And I'm like, if it goes off, who's gonna turn it off? I don't have my phone to call nobody to tell him how to turn it off. He said, he's good, his granddad is there. I said, my dad don't live here, he's from out of town. He don't know about my son. He's like, okay. So we get to argue in the car. I said, you can get the out of my car.
This is ghetto.
He said, you don't never got my back. I said, what the are you talking about? He said, you supposed to love me, I'm your son, dad. I said, we ain't been together in 2 years, baby. That, I love you and extent as you're my son, dad. I never wished that upon you. But
all right, girl. Girl, you going off track, girl. Let's stay on the story, girl. You about to get into that relationship because 3 years ago, let me tell you what happened. He started cheating on me. Let's stay on track.
I don't got love for you. I'm gonna just ride or die and end my world for you.
I just want to get this back. So when you came back up here to make some medication, prepping your medication, he ran upstairs to you, like he looked like he was struggling, he's having a hard time breathing, and he said, and then what did he want? He just wants you to drop him off, right? So he was rushing you through.
Down 81.
Okay.
We finally get in the car.
What did he tell you when he asked you like to drop him off? What did he say?
He didn't. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, you're drunk. Go lay down. I said, you can sleep in the guest room, and my dad could take the couch tonight. He said, no, I need to go now. He's like, crazy, I need to go right now. Y'all got me up. I'm like, okay, you know what? At this point, you're drunk, and you gotta get the out of my house too. At this point, you gotta go. So I have no problem dropping you off. I said, I need to get my shoes. He said, no, you don't got time. You gotta go now. I don't have time to put shoes on. Okay. My shoes are right here because I just took them off giving my son his medicine. I was literally making.
So where do you guys got to 81? Where did you guys actually drop him off at?
I'm like, we're going past no more, and he's holding his side. He's been over. He's like, I can't breathe. I said, we're going to the hospital. He said, don't take me to the hospital. I said, then you need to go home then. What do you want me to do? Like, I have to get back to my child.
So you just hold him to his side. You just say he couldn't breathe.
Okay. I don't know if he's cut or if he's out of breath or he's just in pain from the fight. I don't know what it is because he wouldn't tell me the whole time. He kept telling me like, mind your business, mind your business. This is my business. You're involving me in it. He said, you don't have my back. You let me risk go to jail. Go to jail for what? At this point, he's a very violent person. He's very domestic. We have an open domestic.
Sure.
So I'm like, I do not want this to turn south.
Right.
I don't need my face. We ain't been on the type. That's why we just split it in the first place because of too many domestics.
I knew she was going to go on because, okay, 3 years ago, we started fighting.
And I'm like,
She's
okay.
storytelling.
I know where she's going. I'm telling him, like, can you please get out to him? Can you please get out? He said, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. And as he's standing there, I felt bad. I'm like, your phone will work. So I get out the car with him. I take my keys out because we're going north. I'm like, it's not safe over here. People are dying left and right. We're arguing. I said, what's going on? He said, I can't tell you. I can't accommodate myself. Accommodate yourself about what? So he come back to the car. He's like, I need you to just go. He said, trust me. There's a lady at the bus stop and she's literally seeing what's going on. I just break out crying because at the time I don't know what's going on. So I call my mom.
So you basically just chasing him around.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't want him to get. He has enemies.
Okay.
Somebody shot through his house like a year or two ago. That man has enemies, and despite our differences of our relationship, I don't want to see him dead. Okay. I want to see him in jail than I see him dead.
So were you chasing him around? Were you trying to get him back in your car?
Yeah.
It's because you're concerned about him because he have enemies in the area.
Yeah.
So and plus he was drunk already too.
Yeah.
So you kind of concerned about his safety.
Yeah.
So you want him to get back in the car.
I want him back in the car. I was gonna bring him back here. I didn't know at the time that anybody was stabbed.
Okay.
I literally was trying to bring him back here. I'm like, we're gonna go back to the house. We're gonna lay down.
Because he didn't tell you the whole time of what's happening.
Okay. He kept telling me like, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna tell him. I'm not telling him myself. I called my mom. My mom said the police pinged your phone. I said, ping my phone for what? So I don't know. I don't know if she was there when the stabbing happened or she left before that.
What's going on?
When this stuff happening, everybody was in the midst of getting to leave.
Okay.
Everybody was making places to leave. We barbecued, hotel. Everybody was getting on the way out the door because my son dad, he was already starting arguments with people because a little kid threw up outside and he threw up on my living room carpet and he was like, "This is my house."
He arguing with the little kid because the little kid threw up.
This is literally your second time here, and we've been living here since August. Usually he takes my son and like yada yada, but
so you're saying that right now he does not live here. He only visiting right now. Okay, sure.
That's why I called my mom. I had my mom call my
last location he lived. You know that he lived in an apartment with his twin brother in St. Louis Park.
They still live there.
In St. Louis Park.
The address.
Okay, all right.
The victim suffered life-threatening injuries, including a severe stab wound to a major artery.
Jesus.
Doctors said that without emergency surgery, he would not have made it. As for Terrell Joseph Salazar, a warrant was issued for his arrest and he was taken into custody. He was convicted of attempted second-degree murder. On July 24th, 2023, he was sentenced to 153 months, more than 12 years in prison, with credit for 40 days served. Salazar later appealed his conviction, but it was denied by the court in February 2025. He will spend 2/3 of his sentence behind bars before becoming eligible for supervised release. Salazar remains incarcerated in Faribault with an anticipated release in December 2031. For exclusive clips and behind-the-scenes content, join.
Bro, you did all that. Now you better miss some of the most important years of your child's life. Who out here is disabled and really needs their parents. Besides, you want to be a crash out because you're drunk, nigga. Was it fucking worth it, bro? What's it worth? Like, dead ass, what's it worth it, bro? Oh my God, W that he survived though. Good God, but it's like this why you don't argue with people. You don't entertain people. Let me say, somebody trying to argue with you, get up and leave. Okay, get up and leave. Like, I'm not finna fight you. I'm not finna argue with you. I'm not finna. You don't know how crazy anybody is, bro. Cause he thought it was just a regular fight. Like, all right, bro, we drunk, we gonna fight. All right, he left. This nigga come back with a knife. Nigga, it was never that serious for a knife. It's your kid's birthday party. That's why you don't fuck with people. W fucking video though. I ain't gonna lie. W fucking video.